All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. How's it going, everyone? Emeka here from Ossai.com, and it is time for the weekly update, my journey to a passive income lifestyle, where every week I take you through the ups and the downs of what it's actually like to build a passive income. And I just want to kind of dive into it. I got a ton of work to do, but I want to start off on some positive things. Positive things, getting up much earlier. Alarms going off at 7. I know. Some of you are getting up at 5 or 4 or 6 or whatever. Good for you. I will get there in my time. But right now, the alarm's going off at 7, and already I got my coffee going, and so it just, the day is just better. It's still in the kind of like ouch phase where you're still a little bit more tired and whatnot. The body's adjusting, but whatever. I'm fighting through it, and what did I want to say? I'm just getting a lot more done. Productivity is going up, and so that's exciting because that's where I need to be. But that's definitely been the highlight this week, because I felt like I was kind of getting in a rut and not making the forward progress that I wanted to be making as fast as I want. And that's another thing I'll touch on. I was just thinking about that in a sec earlier. But the biggest struggle, it's good. Like I was like, when this happened, it was like, I was pissed off, frustrated, whatever. But then I was like, yeah, at least I have a struggle to share with everyone. And the person I was going to hire as my Kindle manager to take over the publishing side of things and really help drive that forward. Unfortunately, she can't commit to the time that I need her for. So I'm stuck with nobody right now. And I was really looking forward to increasing my publishing income with that person taking it over. But she can't right now, so I'm just in the process of hiring and going through applications and interviewing and finding the right person. It's kind of a pain in the butt, kind of a setback. But hey, you know what? It's not always pretty. Stuff like this happens. There's no lesson really. It's just part of life, part of business, part of working with people, right? You just kind of get up, brush yourself off, and on to the next one, as Jay-Z would say. So so that's what I'm doing right now. But hopefully that's going to be up and running in the next few weeks. But I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about Kindle, and it's just, I'm doing my update on Wednesday, my monthly update. And definitely my publishing business is not where I want, but I don't focus on it as much anymore, because it's such a small step to the overall goal of what I want to get done and accomplished. Working on the blog, the channel, the course, and soon it'll be future projects as well. Kindle publishing is just not getting the same type of attention. That's why I wanted to hire somebody to work on it, so they can continue to grow it under my guidance and leadership. They continue to grow it for me, whereas a lot of people making the income that I'm making from Kindle, hiring a VA to take over it, they wouldn't do that. But it's just, I'm thinking bigger picture, not like making 10 grand a month for Kindle is not what I need. I needed it to replace the income, so I could free up my time. It's done exactly its purpose. Everything else now, I just want to keep focusing on what my bigger picture is, like helping you, you create what I'm creating for myself. I'd much rather do that than publish a whole bunch of books. So anyways, so that's kind of a thing. I don't even know why I had to bring that up, but whatever, this is my vlog. I'll bring up what I want to bring up. So the other thing I was really focused on, I was watching a great video. It was actually one of Stefan's from Project Life Mastery. And it was a video on your values. And it was so good because he was talking about all your values. And I think he listed all his values on a whiteboard. And then I believe, from what I was taking from the video, he kind of labeled them. I think his top one was health and fitness, something like that, and then love, and then what blah, 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 and it with contribution. And I think there were like 25, 26 values on there. But the whole idea is like, you put up what do you value in your life? And you have to make sure that you're aligned and you're doing your daily activities. You're focusing on these values. And it was just like, I was watching it this morning during breakfast, and I was like, man, I ain't doing that. There's a lot that I'm doing right now. Like, I'm so focused on the business and growing the course and just getting my brand out there and figuring all that out, that I'm neglecting definitely my health. I'm sure I'm a healthy individual, but like, I haven't gone for a run in a little while, and it keeps telling me that it's excuses. Like, it's like, I don't know if you can tell right now, but it's like 39 degrees or something. It's bloody hot. So it's just, it's getting up early or going for the run later in the day, just making the time for it. It's not a time issue. It's just a priority issue, right? When people say I don't have time for something, that's a lie. You have time for anything you want in your life, because we're all given the same 24 hours, right? You can't say, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. You're just bullshitting yourself. I don't have, that's not a top priority for me, or that's not a priority for me right now. That is the actual truth, right? Running, for example, right? I have time to run. I can run. It's not being a top priority for me right now. So it hasn't got done, right? When I was not reading before, I'm reading a lot more now. That's probably another plus. I just finished the book and I'm rereading it again for the second time. And another book that it's Grant Cardone's Millionaire in a Booklet. Just got to go pick it up from the post office here. But why I wasn't reading? It's not that I didn't want to read or anything like that. It's just, it was not a priority for me. It's not that there was no time in the day. There's the same time back then as there was today, 24 hours in a day. It was not a priority. And when I was watching these videos, I was like, man, I forgot. Like, I used to really focus a lot on things like that, and I haven't been. So that's one of the things that I was thinking about just before I picked up the camera. I'm going to make that more of a focus in my life, and I'll probably just share it more on the channel. It's just, making sure you're aligned with your values, with what you want to be getting done and accomplishing. And so I'm just gonna start setting it, I guess, more personal development time for myself. I got to get back to that focus, because I was, like I said, I'll do my income report on Wednesday, but if you look at I'm pretty sure it's pretty, like, it's it's gone up and down, whatever, but it's not like no massive, get me in camera, massive spikes. It's because my personal growth, my personal development hasn't increased to the level it needs to be, right? That is so key. So I'm gonna focus a bit more on that this week and over the next little bit. I'm really gonna make that the forefront of what I have to get done. So I'm not even gonna apologize for blabbing, because you guys are watching me for a reason. If you don't like what I'm saying, then stop watching me. But yeah, so I'm really going to make that more of a focus, the personal development, just making sure I'm growing myself so I can accomplish the things that I want to get accomplished, because I really do feel that everything I'm doing, it's so I can show others and help others accomplish what they want to get accomplished. And if I'm not in a good place, if I'm not able to do that, how am I going to be any good to serve and help you? I won't. And that's just, for me, that's just not acceptable, because there's so much opportunity in the world, so much that people are getting done and can accomplish that. We just can't waste time living mediocre lives. So anyways, guys, I'll cut it at that. Nice to meet you. If we're connecting for the first time, reach out to me, give me a shout out in the comments if you're brand new. And I cannot wait to connect with you all again soon.